And we're gonna Hey guys, good evening. Sarah Harding here. I'm one of the founders of the Business of Biohacking community that you are probably in, and I'm gonna be a little bit distracted as people roll in, and I admit them, but I just want to get started. I don't wanna waste anyone's time. And if you have any questions, drop them in the chat and we'll definitely answer them to the best of our ability. But what are we doing tonight? We're talking about how you can, why can I not? Jerry, I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm going to be distracted because people are rolling in. I'm going to make Jerry co-host so you can admit people while I'm running slides. Wow, I'm so glad I problem solved that right now. All right, here we go again. So we're talking about how to make your first or your next $1,000 in the business of biohacking following a simple and proven system. And in this industry of network marketing, we can't make claims that we can't back up. Okay, we're a publicly traded company. If we make claims, we can get in a lot of trouble. So when I say 90 days, I actually mean 60. So I'm already lying to you right out the bat. It actually only takes you 60 days to earn your first $1,000. But when we first put this program together, we wanted to be really generous and make sure that we could fulfill that for you and that you could actually earn $1,000 in 90 days. We'd seen it happen to a lot of people. But what happened was in 38 days and then 45 days, people were earning their first $1,000 in this business or their next. Some people who've been in this business of biohacking for a while earn their next $1,000 in less than 60 days. So I'm being super duper honest and generous with you and saying that it takes 60 days to earn your first or next $1,000 if you follow this system, okay? And what are we talking about? We're talking about turning your phone into a money-making machine without being a slimy salesperson. Okay, so I can put your fears at ease right there. You guys have seen this happen with Uber. You've seen it with Airbnb, Instagram, Facebook. Do you know how many millions of dollars people make on Facebook every single day using ads and marketing? Why can't we do that without being one of those major companies? We can. We absolutely can. So I'm here to tell you about how you can be successful in that. And I want to give you a little bit of a background on me and why I'm the one sitting here telling you about this. Like I said, we're going to go fast to make sure you're listening. So I homeschool 3 kiddos. I've been a stay-at-home, work-at-home mom since I got pregnant in 2008. I never, ever wanted to leave my kids in the care of anyone else. So I turned my multiple masters and PhDs into a at-home business lifestyle. Okay. And where I ended up here in the business of biohacking was an extreme health need. I was given a diagnosis in 2014. And if you haven't seen my story, just ask to see the Supermom story. I was diagnosed with something that's incurable and chronic and debilitating. It was supposed to get worse over the next 10 years of my life. That diagnosis was given to me in 2017. I'd been sick for 3 years, and here I am 2021, and I'm completely healthy and well. And I completely credit it to lowering my oxidative stress, which may or may not have been because of the product called Protandim NRF2, trying to be compliant here. So I felt very passionate about the health results that I had, and I wanted to tell other people about it. If you guys want to know more about the products, if you haven't heard about them, definitely ask. We're going to talk a little bit about them, but really we just want to show you the system, because I never in a million years thought about joining a business, let alone something where you're talking about a product. And so when I felt passionate about the products, felt like I needed to tell people, I needed a system so I could continue homeschooling my girls while still telling people about it. And that's where the phone comes in. Okay, LifeVantage is the company we're talking about. We have an incredible, incredible app that allows you to take a story like the one I just shared with you, and post it on social media or share it with a friend via text message or email, however you want to. Verbalize it, whatever, it doesn't matter. Share a story. Then they're going to ask another question. You're going to give them some more information using the app that's going to guide you through that information process. You don't have to know anything about the products. You don't have to be a product expert. You just have to be excited to help people change their lives and be able to use your finger to push a button in the app. Okay. I don't even think that you have to be tech savvy. You just have to have a pointer finger or a middle finger or pinky finger, maybe even a thumb. I've never tried it, but I'm pretty sure you could use your thumb to push the buttons in the app and be able to make money right from your phone. By the way, I said I homeschool. You're going to hear my kids. They're still running around along with the dog. So what do we promote? What are we educating on? We are educating on products that people want and need. The very most important product, if you haven't seen the ABC Primetime Investigative Report about Protandim NRF2, AKA the little yellow pill, you need to see that, because that is our #1 flagship product. it falls in the anti-aging category. People are spending $300 billion a year on anti-aging. I didn't really think about it as an anti-aging product, but if you think about it, if you lower your oxidative stress, you're reducing disease and aging, the signs of aging. So we have a top selling, incredible, unmatched, unrivaled product in the anti-aging industry, in the anti-aging category. We also have skincare, hair care, pet care, energy, and weight loss. So we have what people are looking for. And not only do we have them, but we have the best of the best, okay? And I know everybody likes to say that, but take a look at some of these results. These are just the outward physical results that you can see. There are so many more internal results that we talk about in our wellness communities. So if you aren't a member of one of our wellness communities, please reach out to the person who invited you to this tonight. Ask them how you can see more stories. So you can see if this is something that would excite you, if it could help the people that you know. Pretty sure it will, because when you look at oxidative stress, it's related to everything. I hope the bells aren't too distracting. They're super distracting to me, but that's the puppy wanting to run outside. Okay, so what sets us apart and why you would want to join us right now? We have an all natural product line. It's non-GMO, no artificial sweeteners, no colors. We have over 28 peer-reviewed studies on PubMed.gov, and we have 7 patents. We have global patents. We're also BFCG approved for collegiate and professional athletes. What's that mean? It means that they can take these products to help them. Like I just recently learned that the Real Salt Lake professional soccer team takes our products. They're allowed to take them because they're approved, and they're also NSF certified. We have independent third-party testing and all kinds of things to prove just like how safe and clean our products are. They're also award-winning. Some people don't really care about that, but it's true. And that makes it a very good product to be able to promote and share with others. Going to click. So remember the stories I was telling you about? If you don't have your own story, because not everybody does right away, or it's, it's like neat. It's like, I sleep better. Well, not everybody wants to talk about sleeping better on social media all the time. It gets old and boring. We have an entire database of other stories that you can take and share or use as inspiration. We give you access to that through your training, so you can immediately hit the ground running. Now, here's a big exclamation point, like stop. You do not want to go on social media and promote the products every single day. We have a very specific way, and we teach you that step by step how to share without being spammy Pam, or if you're a dude, spammy dude, whatever you want to call yourself. Like, we'll teach you how to do it in a very authentic way. Here's an example, okay? Courtney posted this, our little brain drink. It's really pretty. She took a cute photo of it, and she said, the science behind our smart energy brain drink, Axio, regular, and decaf are game changers for your brain and beneficial for your overall health. And then she kind of talked about the product ingredients. She had 22 new customers, and she's a homeschooling mom of 5. So if you can post a story and you can make it look cute, which we will teach you how to do, you can make money through this business. And here's another example. Kristen, who is a full-time physician assistant, plus she's a mom, so she's got 2 full-time jobs. She made this post and she had 7 new customers from it. Okay, it's really simple, not a big deal, and she borrowed it from the plug and play social stories database that we have, which we give access to through the training. I want to give you a quick background on the app. Okay, this video is really, really short, and I'm just going to hit play on it. Don't need to play it twice. I always forget how to advance from that. So sorry. So I'm just going to give you a really quick recap. Nope, sorry, didn't mean to do that. I don't know how to use slides. Like I said, if you just have a pointer finger, you can do this. It's pretty simple. Okay, so slow down, slow down, slow down. Okay, so with the app, if you need to send some education, the app's going to guide you. Okay. So if you don't know what the products are, you don't need to know what the products are. You're going to select some options, you're going to share, and there's going to be a link for you to copy and paste and give it to your customers, or your potential customer, or your friend, or your sister, whoever it may be. And that's pretty much it. So we have a complete community of support where we can help you get through this, because like I said, nobody wants to do a business alone. Nobody wants to start something like an adventure, because this doesn't have to be a business for you. It can just be an adventure where you're making a little bit of extra money, like Uber, right? But you don't have to leave your home. It's a little bit easier than that, but we all do it together. And these are just some of the people. We just had a great event here in Utah where we all got together and saw each other. These are just some of the people that gathered together to share these products with other people. And I want to tell you just a couple specific stories before I turn it over to Jerry, so she can share with you her more corporate opinion of how awesome this business is. But Cindy and Josh, they're parents of 6. They homeschool as well. And she started doing this because she needed income. She was actually donating plasma to help out with, making ends meet. And so being able to be a part of the business of biohacking with LifeVantage, she's created an income. So her husband's been able to take a job that he actually loves instead of one that just makes the bills. Pays the bills. So this is Jose. He's down in Puerto Rico. He was really excited about the products because he saw them as a way to help his clients, because he owns a gym down there. He could help his clients when COVID shut down his gym, while that he could stand behind, and he felt like they were ethical and they had a lot of integrity. He was able to create some income. He also homeschools his kiddos, just a beautiful family, and it was a really great opportunity for them. And here's Kim. She's moving into her custom built home out in the middle of land in Washington. She was a nurse, and she had her 4th baby during her time with LifeVantage, and she's been able to stay home with them completely now and then build that home because her husband's a police officer. And Becky's story is amazing. She is a professional realtor, and her husband has just recently retired, and together they're building this income, or building this business to have some retirement income. So I'm going to kick it over to Jerry because her story is pretty great too. And yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Sarah. So, hey, everybody, I'm Jerry, and I'm super excited to be talking to you. I am freshly out of my corporate job. I made an escape thanks to this business. I came into it in 2019, and I had no goal of getting into any other kind of business. I am pretty busy. I was a full-time working mom of 2 kids, and I had a cushy, boring corporate job that was paying me a lot of money, and it was very secure and wonderful. But sometimes life doesn't always play out the way that we expect it to. So I was introduced to this by Sarah. It helped our family with some health issues. And because of that, I really felt like I needed to take a look at this from a business perspective, because I felt compelled to share it with people. And I really analyzed it. I actually really challenged Sarah a lot, and I said, I'm going to pick this apart with a fine-tooth comb. And, I wanted to see what the catch was. And the catch is that no one tells you about it, because they all think that you should be slaving away behind a desk until you're 65 and retire, and then you can live your life. So I really had to eat crow and just admit that I was looking at something that was a really good investment for my time. And I started building, and I built in the cracks of my day. I built on the weekends. I was really passionate about it. People were having such a good experience, and it felt so good for me to be able to help people in such an easy way, because I actually had studied, while I was working at as a corporate and finance, I was also studying nutrition and trying to have a nutrition business on the side as a consultant. And I have to tell you, like, that was far and away more difficult to get people to try to stick to a protocol. Whereas here, I could get to the root cause of their issues with herbs. And it didn't get much more simple than that. To be able to affect someone's genetics in a positive way and promote health genes is a no-brainer. And it really does get to the root cause of these issues. So that's my story. I mean, it really took a couple of years, 2 years to the day that I joined this business. I left, it was my last day at my corporate job. So it's kind of crazy. But I get to do this full time now. I get to help people, and one of my biggest reasons for doing this was to spend more time with my kids. And I get to do that. This was the first summer that I got to hang out with them and take them and do mommy camp and just have a blast and enjoy them. And I'm so looking forward, like fall is my favorite time, going into the holidays is my favorite time. And I'm so glad that I don't have to have this horrible, like depressing corporate cloud hanging over my head as I spend time with them. So I will talk to you a little bit about the company and give you some information about the company. So LifeVantage is a company that is 12 years old. The products actually did start out in brick and mortar stores like GNC, CVS, all the typical like sort of drug and health food stores that you would see. But they ended up going to a direct distribution model, peer-to-peer distribution, in order to tell the story, right? All of us have a story. Sarah's story compelled me to take a look. My story has compelled other people to take a look. And so that needs to be shared. And so the company is 12 years old, headquartered in Utah. They are publicly traded. As Sarah said, we are very transparent. We have to be as a publicly traded company. The company is debt-free, which is also incredibly impressive. Tons of experience in the C-level suite, and then also in our board of directors. We have a we have a global presence in 26 different countries. So, Sarah's showing you these screens and she's showing you our app, and like I can be working here on my phone, but I have a customer in Puerto Rico, or I have a customer in Ireland, right? Like we're all over the place. And we actually just launched a new way to get to even more countries overseas. And then again, the products, right? It's really to find a company that is so innovative. That's what I always thought about this company. The way the products are designed are so innovative. There's really nothing like it, and everybody needs it. So we're perfectly positioned to really disrupt the market. And then also the company wants to take care of our customers, right? So we have customers who love our products, and we want to reward our customers for sharing our products as well. So we have a friends and family discount. I think this is pretty typical these days of many companies out there that will reward you for sharing the company and sharing the product. So if every one of our customers gets their own unique link, they can share that link. And when their friend or family buys with that link, they'll get $10 off their first purchase. And then our customers also get a first $10 off their next purchase. So the company really does care to make sure that our customers are rewarded and have a really good experience. And they also reward us as well. And they reward us handsomely. So I can talk a little bit now about the compensation, and we are compensated in a lot of different ways. There are initial bonuses for helping people. There are leveraged resources every month. We'll get, building a team and having the compensation our main way of, rewarding us for bringing people in, sharing the products, helping them with their health. We get paid on daily, weekly, monthly, a very generous compensation plan, one of the highest in the industry. And then we also, for the people that we bring in that we help build businesses with as well, we also get a percentage of their pay as well without even dinging them. So we are handsomely rewarded at this company. And then so this is the annual average earnings disclosure. And so this is something that you will find out there on public view in the web, because again, we are a fully transparent company. We have to be as a publicly traded company. So I'm going to go through a few of these highlighted areas here just to show you a few of the most common ranks and ways you can make money and the averages of there. So the first sort of baseline rank that we would like to get people to, we love to see people hitting what's called Pro 3. And at Pro 3, you can see the average earnings there is $626 a month, which is really, for me, this was something that started to really impact our family, right? Because there had been things while I was making a good wage, a very, very good one. I also live in a really really expensive city in the US. And so it wasn't going very far, even though I was making it. And so, one of the first things I did was like, I always tell this story because I let my kids like buy all the cheesy Halloween decorations at Target one year because I could afford it now. I was like, okay, go for it. Get whatever you want. But that can really help with groceries. It can help with a car payment. That's significant, right? For some families. And then you'll see the Premier Pro 5 is the next rank that I'll talk about. And the average earnings for that per month is about $3,100. And that's that's significant. Like for a lot of people that can change their lives. That's a mortgage payment. That's, a car payment for sure. And a lot of different things that can really help a family out. And then Elite Pro 7 is the average there is 13,400 a month. And now you're talking a 6-figure job. Like that is an absolute game changer for a lot of people, and certainly achievable. This is someone who has built an organization, who has helped other people become leaders in the company, and help them with their own monthly goals. And then before we leave this slide, I do want to just mention the Pro 10 rank. You'll see the second to last there, this Master Pro 10 rank, and the average monthly income there is $97,655. I'm going to mention it because it's possible. I know people who have this rank. I know Pro 10s in the company. I know that they are, this is true. It's a real deal. And I am not stopping until I get there for sure. So I just wanted to mention that because it's possible. There is really no ceiling here. So how do you get started? There are a couple of different ways to get started. There are some packs that you're going to want to buy. You'll get with the person that invited you here tonight. And there are there are 3 different packs. There's a start kit. I can't tell you that like that's the best way to get started. I would be doing you a disservice, honestly, but you can get started with that. We do want you, in order to get qualified for this 60-day program, to at least have 200 what's called PV, and we can explain that in detail later on. But we want you to get started in a way that you'll reach that 1,000 in those first 60 days. And then the Premier Pack and the Elite Pack are 2 other packs that are going to get you more for your money. You get more product at a better rate, and you'll really get to experience what it's like to start a business, right? Like this is you starting a business. Like take yourself seriously, take this business seriously, and get started this way. So Sarah, if you don't mind, I'm going to go over the Elite Pack a little bit in more detail because it is the best way to get started, right? And so it's $999, and you're going to get in this pack one of every product that the company makes, with the exception, oh no, you actually will get some of the personal care line that they just launched. I'll stand corrected there, but and multiples in some cases of these products. Everyone who comes in with this pack, not only is the company setting you up to really experience the products, but they're also setting you up to succeed in a next level way, because what they're going to do is they're going to give you tickets to every like monthly trainings that we typically will pay for, but you'll get that as part of this pack. You can do it virtually if you want, you can go in person if you want. And then there's, we're actually coming up in October on our big global conference. It would be great to see you there. You have to experience it. It's no different than, like, for me coming from the finance industry, going to a banking conference. This is our training. This is where we come to learn about the company, to build our belief in ourselves, which is the most important place you have to build that belief. Like, we're here to help you. And that's what you need to know, that not only are we invested in you as you come into this team, which we call One Team, we are very serious about making sure people succeed the way they want to succeed, but then the company also wants you to succeed as well. And so you really just have this perfect group and community that you're coming into, where you can feel really secure and know that it's okay to just come in and get started, because we got your back. We got your back. So people like me and Sarah and everybody here on this call, like, we can all do this. I didn't come into this 2 years ago thinking I would be sitting here today talking to you about this and raving about it with you. I really didn't. But that is what happens. You really come into this and realize what a viable opportunity it is. So how do you get started? You're going to get with the person that invited you here tonight. They're going to send you an enrollment link. You're going to sign up with a pack. Choose your pack. We want you to get in where you fit in. If you have any questions at all about that, reach out to your friend, reach out to Sarah, reach out to me. You have an open line with us. And we are, like I said, we are very sincere about helping you. So yeah, thank you so much for being here tonight. And we'll hope to see you soon. Come to our meeting on Monday. So sign up, get to our meeting on Monday. We're kicking off our 60 days, and we want to get you to $1,000 extra in your pocket 60 days from now.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Bye.